Cancerians, hello, Luna babies, how y'all doing, how y'all doing, how y'all doing? Welcome, thank you for coming back. For those of you coming back, thank you for your love and your support and your kindness and your likes and your shares and your comments, you know. And if it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. My name is Adrian. I am an intuitive healer. I do online spiritual regression hypnosis sessions if you're interested in that. Ooh. Powerful realization coming here. If you're interested in that, then there is a link in the description. Also, if you want to have learn how to read the tarot, you want to learn how to do Reiki, crystal healing, angel healing, personal reading, all those details are below in the description. This is your 10 till 16 August 2020 general reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascending. It's obviously a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. This is in the foundation, sorry. Cancers, Cancers, Cancers. What have you got yourself involved in here? It's almost like there's a... I'm trying to find the right words. It's like there's many reasons to celebrate for you right now, but at the same token, your heart's rather confused. Huh? One more card. Then I want to do your reading for you. My beautiful Cancerians, how you doing? Cancers are unique. People won't always get you, but it's okay. That's alright. You get the world more than people think you do. Hey, sometimes people think Cancers are very dilly, but they get the world more than most people do. Right, we're going to have to look at that. Okay, cool. Let's get started. So, current situation, overall energy, sort of where you are at the moment. The Tower, and it's crossed by the Eight of Pentacles. Now, generally, you really don't sort of want your reading to start with the Tower. Boom. You know, or rather like boom. But in this case, I actually feel that it might not be a bad thing at all. In fact, it may be a very good thing. We're going to look at that. I feel that many of you are realizing that you are very much building these sort of castles in the sky. You know, many of you, not necessarily all of you, but many of you were very much sort of in dreamland. You were very much in denial about the truth of what's actually going on in life. You were. And you realize that in that sense you can sometimes be your own biggest stumbling block, and you trip yourself up when really it's not necessary. And I feel that many of you are realizing how important it is, how you guide your thought patterns, your energy, what you give attention to. Because I feel that a lot of you are coming to the space where you're realizing that if something really sort of, drains my energy today, and 2 or 3 days down the line I'm okay with that, then maybe there was no need for it to drain my energy in the first place. So many of you, and this is when a lot of you are stepping into that more sort of, if I can call it that mature energy, emotional side of Cancer, because everything's got 2 sides. And for many of you, a lot of people from the outside may see that you're almost turning cold in a way, but for you, it's very much like above you, you've got this 3 of Cups. You understand what maintains your health, what you need, your health. When I say your health, I'm talking about your joy and your demeanor and your sort of your flow of your mind, because for some of you, things it's been like a storm. It has just been too all over the place, and you're like, no. Okay, there is an unwillingness to walk away from something here in your foundation line, the 7 of Swords, and we're going to look at that because that is the very thing that you don't want to look at. So we're going to look at that with peace, with love, with honor and respect. 6 of Swords there. It's like you may not have been able to make up your mind about a situation, different choices, different options, maybe different sort of romantic possibilities, this one, that one, this one, that one, this one, maybe, 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 maybe. And you were like, screw this. No, no, no. So you stepped away really very powerfully there from a lot of things that was really, occupying so much of your energy. Some of you were like, why did I do that for such a long time? You realize this is what you want. 10 of Cups. Many of you might have been in denial about this for a point, or not complete denial, but you were like, I'm willing to compromise. And then you realize this is what you want. You want your family life. You want that beautiful simplicity. You want somebody that understands you. You want that sort of life. You don't want that partner that's going to be permanently on the go to somewhere else. Okay? You wanted somebody that's going to fit in with your lifestyle. And Source is letting you know that it's pretty much there. You may have missed somebody that was there all the time. Letting go of certain things. There's 5 of Swords that are not serving you best. And Knight of Pentacles. Do not be surprised if life throws you quite a big curveball there that make you smile from ear to ear. You're like, what? You're like, what? And I feel that for many of you, you will get into the space where you think to yourself, for the longest time, if I didn't do this, and that, and I focused on this, and I tripped on this, and then I could have had this a long time ago. Remember divine timing. Sometimes we have to go through a lot of things in this world to realize what it is that we really want. So when we get what we want, and this is a very sort of Cancer way of operating. Once you're clear about what you want, and especially about what you don't want, your mind is pretty much made up. Okay. I can actually very much relate to that because I'm Cancer myself, and I used to have a lot of things like trying a lot of things that are not really for me, so that I know that it's not for me. But when you go like, okay, so now I've had a lot of stuff about what is not for me, but what is really for me? And that changes everything. We're going to clarify the 6 of Swords first. What brought you to this energy? 6 of Wands. You've got clarity about what it is that you wanted. 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So the 6 of Swords is clarified by the 6 of Swords. Okay? You realized that you didn't want to be this Lone Ranger. You wanted a connection. You were willing to do what you need to do, but you opened your heart to the simple truth that you wanted a connection. And you started, it's almost like your mindset started to change, like the way you started to think started to change, that instead of thinking lack, you were beginning to, it's almost like your mind became very calculated, but not negatively calculated, but calculated in the sense of, does it make sense for me to invest my energy here and there and there and there and there? And when the answer was no, you would peacefully walk away from there in such a sense that, and this is where people misperceive where they think that you're cold, you realize that this energy is not working for me. And it's almost like you would forget it. Like it's like it was never there. Okay? That's how Cancerians can sometimes forget you. Like literally, they can forget about they're not really ignoring you. They actually, it's like a defense mechanism, really. So 10 of Swords, Justice, and the Queen of Cups. Some of you have hurt some people quite a lot. You've really hurt someone. Yeah, I feel that it could be more than one person, but you may not have thought of yourself as wishy-washy. That is not necessarily the way other people saw it. And so you're getting clarity on a situation, and it's almost very necessary to get this clarity so that you can move forward with no strings attached. Okay? And once we have clarity, we can obviously move faster, so much more beautifully. What is this 8 of Pentacles here? The Sun, the 6 of Cups. Right. So somebody was there from the beginning, from the start. You may have thought that maybe it's like they were sussing you out because you may have felt that they were unwilling to connect, but they saw that you were not ready yet. You are ready now. So remember, they're watching you. You are being observed more than you can possibly imagine. But observed in a sense that they want to step forward when they know that you are ready. You were not ready before. You're ready now. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. What is this now? There we go. So Seven of Swords in reverse. You were unwilling to step away from something. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Page of Wands. So there's this one person really, when all is said and done, there's this one person that it's almost like in your mind you realize that this has sort of always been the one. And you want that connection and you're willing to step forward with it, for it. Your heart wasn't really open before. You may have said that it was, but it wasn't. You were playing the guessing game, the tricking game, you kept backup options. And what you were really doing is you were holding yourself from the energy of connecting, because when you have backup options, you're not really in the connecting energy. The Three of Cups is clarified by the Tower, the Chariot, which is your card, and the Knight of Wands. It is what it is, my people. You know? It's like you realized it was that person all along. When all is said and done, you basically realize that it was that person all along. So whilst you might have been getting very angry and frustrated and annoyed with them, they were giving you space and time to realize what you are realizing now, that it was them all along. And I actually feel that they may have had a I feel that this was a very, very, very draining situation on them. Very draining situation on them. Okay? And going forward, you're stepping away from that energy because really it's toxic, it's dark. You know, you're stepping away from that energy there with the Eight of Cups. Death, Seven of Wands, Two of Wands. You're stepping away from that energy because goodness, it's dark. It was very dark. And now you're beginning to realize that you've actually got more options than you realized before. But, you know, and when I say more options, I'm talking about when you focus on life with clarity and you don't have this kind of constant confusion going on all the time. When you can see life more clearly in other areas of your life, you know, business, happiness, joy, taking care of yourself, whatever, building your home, finding your home, whatever it may be. You're now beginning to see the options that were there all along because you weren't seeing them because you were tripping about other stuff. But now you're done tripping, which is good. Yeah? Because now you're in the Ten of Wands space. Yep. Strength, the Devil, the Hanged Man. So funny as life can be sometimes, and Murphy being fully operational sometimes, you may need to wait a little while now. There seems to be a delay here, a reason why you need to wait. But it's like a bittersweet sort of romance, but it's cute. You know, it's very sort of fairy story tale type of thing. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. For some reason, your person needs some space here for some reason. Some time, some space. There's some sort of delay, but it's not a negative delay. So I'm not quite sure what it is, but there's some sort of delay, but you're getting it and you're quite okay to wait. Because you see the value in what it's worth. There were the Two of Cups. Clarified by the Three of Swords, the Fool, and the Ace of Pentacles. And look at what's on top of the deck, the Moon. And Ten of Cups. Right above me. They're just laying right next to me, so I'm just picking them up. So your heart is healed, but interesting enough, their heart needs to heal a little bit from everything that you've put them through. But it's all good. You've got the same vision. It's just that they sort of need a little bit more time They really need to get over the frustration that you made them feel, because it's sort of like maintaining you as a very full-time job. You may have thought that you were easygoing and easy flowing. You were not. Okay. Five of Swords is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, along with the King of Cups and the Judgment card. It's like the two of you know what is best for one another. You spend so much time, you know, unofficially together, or what do you call it, officially, unofficially, sort of like apart. You know each other quite well. You understand each other's insides and outsides. There's a very unspoken thing, sort of like the two of you could actually be in a room the whole day, you know, and both do your thing and work together, and be it whatever, cook, clean, paint, whatever you're doing, you know, building a cupboard. And you wouldn't really need to have too much words. There's a deeper sort of understanding here. With the Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, King of Swords, Two of Swords. When this connection happens, you want to make a very concerted, ongoing effort to make this person realize how much you appreciate them, because I feel there's still some fears that you might run. They're committing to you, they're opening to you, they're coming towards you, they're being with you, everything, but they still see you as a bit of a flight risk. Okay? They do need some time to heal from that. So that space in between, you understand that they need that space to heal from that. But even though they're coming into the situation after they healed from that, I do see it coming together. They sort of, you know, 80% healed from it. There's still a 20% which they realize they need to be inside the situation to heal that last bit. Okay. Where did I see a pattern like that? There was another pattern like that in one of the other readings that I did. I think, I can't remember now because I'm very present in the reading when I do it. I think it was in Sagittarius. I think. I might be wrong. Okay. Anyway, so that's your reading, Cancer. Thank you so much for your time, energy, love, and light. If it resonates with you, feel welcome to like, comment, subscribe, share. What is it called that popped out there? Get a personal reading if you like. Angel of Faith. It's beautiful, eh? It's working out. There's a sort of beautiful undergoing thing that you guys have been having for a while, and I feel that you're not really aware of it, that other people know about it. Like a lot of people could see the situation, and you're not really aware of the fact that other people are aware of it, because in many senses you were not so aware of it because you were running away from it. So a lot of people kind of say, we knew this, we saw this coming. Okay, so thank you so much. I'll see you next time.